Taurus, we have a serious problem between the both of you, okay? Listen, on your energy, I feel like there's depression here. I feel like somebody is falling apart or something is falling apart. There are some falling, there may be some things that may start falling in order here. But it's like a downward spiral. And the reason why is because of the fighting. There was a change here. Somebody is winning at all costs. Conflict, deception, defeat, pride, hostility, and cowardism, okay? Your person is over here saying that life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. Taurus, life without you is hopeless, dark, and depression. I miss your light, crosswatcher, okay? They're saying that I'm scared of rejection. I'm scared of rejection. They're also in the energy of focusing on their business, their progress in life, and they're putting energy into that, okay? What the issue here is being specific. I feel like somebody is not on the same page. I feel like both of you guys are going through a lot of life changes, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune in their energy, this definitely is lessons. This definitely is unexpected events. It's destiny, you guys. But it definitely is change. Five of Swords is in your energy, okay? So there's arguing, there's fussing, there's fighting. And for some of you guys are fighting with yourself, okay, regarding this person, all right? So, yeah, somebody is not really, I don't feel like anyone in this situation is really being specific, okay? Maybe there were conversations. Maybe there was, you know, somebody trying to appeal to somebody in, you know, in some way, shape, fashion, or form. But at the same time, being specific on what someone wants here is definitely not happening here, okay? So let me kind of glean a little bit of information because I see where you're depressed, okay? I see where there's some depression here that's going on. I feel like you're shutting down shop as far as like telling your business. I feel like you're shutting down shop as far as fake and phony individuals that you know that only want to gossip about the situation. You know that they don't have any good intentions when it comes down to, you know, giving pretty good advice that you can lean on. These people are only here for entertainment, for what somebody is going through here, okay? Also, right, I feel like you know about this person having a love affair, dirty little secret, or on the down low. I feel like you want a rebirth, okay? I feel like you want something to start anew. Falling apart, okay? Things just are not right, okay? I got guarded and vulnerable. So either Taurus, you're guarded and they're vulnerable, or you're vulnerable and they're guarded, okay? When it comes down to this falling apart, okay? I feel like you definitely do want some nurturing. I feel like you definitely do want some compassion when it comes down to this. Like you need a shoulder to lean on or some type of how. Give me a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of threatening energy. I feel like somebody is embarrassed. And I feel like your appearance. Something is going on with embarrassment in your appearance, okay? I feel like somebody handled you in a certain type of way. That really, to be honest with you, it is not really a cause to celebrate, for real, okay? So, this intimidation, okay, that's coming out on your side here. Somebody definitely wants to hide away. Somebody wants to get away. Somebody wants to dip, all right? Because there's too much problems, all right? Yeah, except the only thing is the chemistry. Somebody is in love. Somebody is passionate about something here. Decision has not been made yet. Okay, so living without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. Somebody definitely is projecting this. This could be your energy. This could be their energy. Listen, we have somebody here that has a lot of emotions here, Taurus. The emotions are coming and going. So they're becoming, you know, very, very sentimental. And then they're becoming very angry at the same time, okay? So it's like it's two different. It's almost like they go back and forth, okay, with how they feel, all right? So they're, you know, really emotional one minute and then they're really angry the next, okay? They know somebody is a writer here. Somebody's keeping diaries. Somebody is definitely upset about something. There's been illusions and delusions casted upon this. And I do feel like this person is damn sure going into self-care. They're saying I'm scared of rejection. I feel like they're waiting for an apology, Taurus. I feel like they're waiting for an apology, okay? I feel like that you or them will be getting a love offer, but I feel like this is divine. What's divine? What is this fate? Because the apology hasn't came, and if it has, it's very superficial. What's fate? Somebody's in denial, okay? Somebody is in denial when it comes down to this energy. Somebody is not facing the truth. They're irrational in their reasoning. Somebody is feeling crushed, broken, and alone, Taurus, in this energy. They're really paying attention to their business at this point, okay? This card just fell out. Right. They're not really entertaining many people, okay? Whoever this is, whether this is you or them, okay? Listen, no, somebody is not entertaining external events, seriously. Right. And this person is releasing, surrendering, and purging. You know, being specific, I think the communication was not that good. I do feel like somebody is very focused on someone here. I do feel like there's eyes only for you, or you have eyes for them, fascinated and or watching, okay, you guys? So they're not being specific. You're not being specific. Or if you're trying to be specific, you aren't delivering the message well. However, they're trying to glean information from you. This person could have mixed colored eyes or green eyes. And the reason why, you guys, is because this is love. They adore you, admire you, and they are enchanted, okay? Or vice versa. So tell me what the issue problem is here, Holy Spirit. What's the issue problem with this? Somebody damn sure is trying to manifest. They're trying to manifest. What's the issue problem? Issue problem is family. Issue problem is blood ties, inner circle, okay? This person doesn't feel like, you know, or you don't feel like this person is living up to that. What else is the issue? The issue is somebody being cold and detached. And the issue is somebody learning some serious ass lessons with this karma here, okay? So what's the blockage? What's the blockage that Taurus needs to know? What is the blockage for this? Somebody needs to stop pretending. Somebody needs to stop being fake and phony. This card pretending came out. Fake and phony. Somebody needs to stop doing that. Somebody is also needs to start, what do I say? Living in reality. I guess that would be the best way, because somebody is in la la land, okay? Somebody is definitely, you know, in mental prison, you know, they're in la la land. All right, you guys. What else, Holy Spirit? They definitely are recalling memories. They definitely want this relationship. And I believe it's messing with somebody's head. Somebody knows that they sabotaged this relationship. Okay, so what's the likely outcome of this? Before we get into the tarot, what's the likely outcome? Somebody is damn sure on your mind. Somebody is damn sure on your mind, or you're on their mind today. Time is running out. The outcome is that the truth needs to be told. Okay? What else? The outcome is limitations. The outcome is fear. Because the truth of the matter is either you or them are triggered with each other, okay? The name, car, and place triggers. I feel like this person definitely does want a reunion. I feel like somebody wants access granted to somebody to allow them to grant some type of access to somebody. Somebody's definitely watching on social media. Somebody does not want this change. They're definitely trying to have courage, though. I feel like they're very angry. I feel like somebody feels like they were thrown out like trash, okay? And I also feel like somebody was lost, what is this? Rejected, lost, and fragmented, okay? I feel like somebody's stability, harmony, and flow has been definitely interrupted. I feel like this is a stalemate. Somebody is avoiding somebody here. Taurus, you're avoiding somebody or they're avoiding you because there's nothing but silence here, okay? So let me go ahead and get these cards up now that we know what's going on here, okay? This is what we got, and this is what we're going to deal with here. Yeah, this person is definitely saying life without you, cross watcher, life without you, Taurus, is damn sure hopeless and dark, okay? They are very scared of rejection here. Also these limitations, they understand that time is running out, okay? Somebody is definitely guilty. They're guilty of sabotaging something. This card says locked down, okay? So this could be mental, this could be prison or confined. Feels to me like all of the above, but it feels more like mental prison to me. They're definitely recalling. Somebody is living rent-free in somebody's head here, but the problem is they can't stop being fake and phony. They can't stop pretending, okay? So they're witnessing some detachment. They're witnessing some coldness here. This is showing up as a karmic. This is showing up as learning lessons. However, even though it's a lot of love here, and somebody definitely is watching someone here, a decision has not been made, all right? I feel like somebody feels like a fool. I feel like somebody is embarrassed. I feel like one of you guys are either vulnerable or the other one is guarded, okay? There's a lot of chemistry here, but there's also a lot of fights, okay? A lot of disagreements, a lot of arguments, okay? I feel like this person is pretty much keeping their business. I feel like you're keeping your business to yourself. This is your side over here. So I feel like you're keeping your business to yourself at this point. I feel like at one particular time, maybe you were seeking advice, but at the same time, I think what happened is that you started realizing that these people were fake and phony that were giving you the advice, okay? Doesn't really seem like too much is taking off here. So with that being said, Taurus, good to see you guys. Thank you so much for still being here with me. Much love, much respect, y'all. You guys, shout out Train to Go. That's my sisterhood. Join Train to Go, you guys. If you guys do not want to be part of the promos, the perks, the discounts, easier access to me, then please join Train to Go as far as the support, okay? It supports me, it supports the channel, and it helps me come to you even more, okay? Plus, you still will get that badge. You will get pinned to the top if you catch my eye. And yes, sometimes, occasionally, I will pull cards from my Train to Go support as well, okay? So shout out to my day one. Shout out to Chat with Nikki, and shout out to my VIPs. Y'all, I love y'all to life, okay? Listen, YouTube is listening, you guys. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button so that we can get some rotation, okay, you guys? Even if this read is not for you, so it's for somebody else, you guys. So bless somebody else by hitting the thumbs up, and you can be blessing me too. You know, I want you to thumbs up. Anyway, Taurus, okay, for every 100 new subscribers, somebody will get a free read, all right? It will be either me or a mystic, my head reader, that will be contacting you. So please be on the lookout for either me or her returning your comments, okay? Because that's how I'm going to be announcing it, all right? 9 times out of 10, whose email you will get will be Mystic's email, okay? And she will let me know, all right? So I'm going to be doing the free reads. Mystic is going to be doing the free reads. I do have a few new tarot readers that is on board, so I will be announcing them shortly, okay, you guys? Still working on those letter jackets. I'm still working on the design. I really think that you guys are going to absolutely positively love them, okay? I already love the design. When I start seeing like the prototypes, I was like, this lit. I love this. But anyway, you guys, remember, for every 100 new subscribers, somebody will get a free read. Let's go ahead and go to the throne, y'all. I'm praying over everything here, okay? Cards, clarifiers, everything, okay? Even the answers that I get through the Holy Spirit. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I ask for truth towards Cross Watcher, revelation, confirmation, guidance, consolation, peace, and protection as I give Yeshua Messiah all the praise, the honor, and the glory, in which he definitely does deserve, okay? So all praises be to the Most High, all right? So with that being said, depression is here, okay? Taurus, you're depressed, okay? On one level or another, okay? Depressed, frustrated, not getting what you want, feeling lack at this point, all right? Might have been tears, loneliness, whatever the case may be, okay? Let's see. Yeah, because there has been a lot of lies. There's been a lot of deceit. There's been a lot of cheating. There's been a lot of theft, okay? And I feel like this has got you down, okay? This mask that somebody is wearing has got you down. Not only has it got you down, it's a burden, okay, you guys? Something is very burdensome. Somebody is ready to put this burden down, all right? Because it's causing too much depression. Somebody is falling apart here, okay? Somebody is falling into pieces. They don't know what they're going to do. They don't know what to do. They don't know what direction to go in, okay? When it comes down to this person, y'all, I'll just take it. Hold on, let me see. No, I'm not taking. That's too many. If it was 3, I would have took it. I seen the 3 of Swords. Hold on. I seen the 3 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the 4 of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. So, if those come back out, okay? Which 9 times out of 10, they probably will, all right? If it was meant for it to come out, okay? So, let me go ahead and shuffle this real quick again. But yeah, somebody is falling apart. Hold on, what is these cards? Somebody is falling apart. Somebody is falling into pieces here, okay? Their happiness is very much so affected. Somebody is definitely getting some enlightenment here. You guys got to find yourself puzzle pieces. Anytime you guys get a general read from me, it is always puzzle pieces, okay? Don't forget that, all right? And yes, my reads are closed for the public right now. I did make the announcement. I am only reading for my Train to Go sisters, my VIP, and my chat with Nikki, okay, you guys? So I will open it back up, okay? Just go, I'll make the announcement. But yeah, let's talk about this falling apart here. Because somebody is shattered. It's almost like everything is coming down at one time. Right, and quickly, okay? And quickly. Some shit is happening in your life very, very quickly, Taurus. Very, very quickly. Too quick for comfort, as a matter of fact, okay? I don't really see where you're very happy about this energy here, okay? Because I'm getting these cards together, y'all. They backwards. But, yeah, I don't see where you're very much so appreciating this at all, okay? This has really got somebody discombobulated, for real, for real. So, somebody is damn sure in a chaotic energy. Somebody is damn sure an unstoppable force, and somebody is seizing moments at this point, okay? And the reason is because they really don't know what to do about this falling apart. I feel like somebody is going through a lot of adversity and scandals. Taurus, I feel like there's some type of hardship, some type of misfortune that is going on here that you just really just don't like, okay? Let's see here. Let's see more. Yeah, definitely searching for opportunity to come up out of this. You may possibly get a message here, but definitely searching for an opportunity to come up out of this funk. Let's just say that. Because, you know, y'all, I might have to change decks. When it does that, it lets me know it's time to change decks. Something's changing. Cycles ending. One's beginning. So tell me about these fights, these arguments. Here you go. Somebody jumping out here doing something they don't have any business doing, thinking they got all the sense. Feels like you're going to be starting over somewhere else. I feel like your strength is becoming weak, though. Strength in reverse. That's like, I'm tired. I'm drained. Okay. I've had a long road with this. And, you know, there's a lot of things that's taking place here. And things are falling apart. They're falling apart quickly. I'm trying my best to find an opportunity. These opportunities is coming up as a page. So this could be, you know, implied opportunities, or it could be temporary opportunities. Okay. And somebody is tired of living in that. All right. You, them, vice versa, but it is on your side. Why is strength in reverse? Why is strength in reverse here? Because somebody is being blocked from making some type of progress. So it feels to me like you're being blocked from making some type of progress, possibly with this person, or it could be something else. What else would it be? Right, an ending, okay, is here, all right? Transformation ending. Be specific. Be specific. Taurus, there's somebody that has erected a lot of boundaries here, okay? I feel as though maybe you haven't said what you wanted to say about these here boundaries that somebody has erected. I don't feel like you like these boundaries at all. But this person is very, very determined, okay? Or you put these boundaries up, all right? One or the other. Love is blocked. Ace of Cups is blocked when it comes down to this reunion, this relationship, okay? Coming out sideways. Why? Why, Holy Spirit? Why is it blocked? Communication is blocked. Somebody's not talking. Communication is blocked. What else? Somebody's at a fork in the road. You're at a fork in the road. They're at a fork in the road. Somebody had a double life. Okay, you, them. Okay, so they're saying life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. Somebody dipped. Somebody left. Okay, so they're saying life without you is hopeless, dark, and depression. I miss your light, but they left. Okay, so this makes me feel like there's something else that went on with the 7 of Swords, with the 10 of Swords, 17, 8. Yes, somebody was blindsided in this, okay? Somebody was full of anxiousness, hopeless, feeling helpless, and somebody bounced. Somebody said deuces, they're out, okay? Now that could be you, that could be them, okay? But there is a blindsided energy of the 7 of Swords, of the liar, stealer, killer, cheater, thief, fake, phony. Somebody left, okay? Maybe they left because they were scared of rejection. Maybe they left because they thought too many games were being played. Whatever the case may be. Maybe they left because they was too busy, too tired of fighting. Somebody doesn't want to fight. I got that twice. That's 10. 10 of Swords. That's betrayal. Somebody went through ultimate betrayal here, okay? Somebody was lied to. Somebody was stolen from. Somebody was left for dead. Somebody, listen, you're dealing with another earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Somebody is very optimistic here, okay? Give me a little bit more. There's an opportunity, okay, you guys? There definitely is an opportunity with the star coming up and with the star coming up. But however, we got the Empress upside down. So we have somebody here that is not showing compassion. We got somebody here who is not showing up as loving, okay? I'm scared of rejection. Somebody knows something. This is a God-gifted, giving individual. Somebody has shared and given to this connection. You, them. Somebody didn't get a return on their investment. And there's a lot of anger here now. There's chaos here. This is chaotic energy. Somebody's ready. Feels to me like both y'all ready, but somebody's ready. They're walking into a different direction. Somebody is walking into a total different direction. They want notable growth. Wheel of Fortune is here again. All right, you guys. That was last energy. So there's going to be a whole lot of turns in this is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So tell me why Wheel of Fortune is here. Somebody damn sure is going to be walking in your direction. They're coming out of rest mode. They're coming out of introspection. All right. What else? Coming out of introspection. Somebody definitely is enlightened. Somebody definitely is happy with you. Okay. But I don't see where the commitment is going to happen because 3 of Coins is in reverse. So listen, as far as collaboration, networking, commitment and stuff like that, even though you do make somebody happy, I feel like they're hesitant, okay? They're really paying attention to what they're doing, okay, as far as their self is concerned. Right, they've loosed themselves from this connection. And they're really doing what they want to do as far as like, you know, leveling up, business, you know, that type of stuff. Hangman is in reverse. They're loosed, okay? They have already given up what they needed to give up, okay? This person is a serious manifester. This person could possibly be 11, a 22, or a 33, okay? Because they're manifesting like crazy. What are they manifesting? They're manifesting partying, celebration. So whatever it does, whatever it's taking for them to party and celebrate, that's what they're manifesting. Give me more on this. They're manifesting somebody being faithful. I feel like they feel like you haven't been faithful to them. Three of Swords is coming up, okay, on what they're trying to get away from, all right? So this person is definitely blaming you for doing some things with some other people that, like third-party situations, maybe partying, whatever. This is their justification, all right? Give me a little bit more. This is their reasoning. Right, and they don't want any more conflict and friction, all right? So what they're manifesting is they're manifesting peace. They're manifesting stability, harmony, and flow. They're manifesting a relationship that they feel like they can trust somebody here. They are manifesting, or maybe they're turning their back on third-party situations. That could be it too. Puzzle pieces, y'all. But nonetheless, there is a serious energy of they wanting to celebrate something. Wheel of Fortune is here in this energy again on their side again. So listen, they're showing up as in apathy. They're showing up as single and abundant, and they're showing up as in apathy. They're showing up as missing an opportunity or not wanting to indulge, at least for right now. Right, somebody's faith is on 10. They're showing up as Hierophant. This could be your wife. This could be your husband. What's going on? Yeah, it's a possible reunion here. Possible with the Four of Wands. So maybe after you guys talk and be more specific with one another, maybe you can get on the same page here with this Four of Wands, this twin flame soulmate connection, okay? Because right now, negative consequences are arising from this. Somebody's wounded, setback, guarded. There is somebody in the spotlight, achievement, awards, recognition. There is somebody who is very much so reluctant to change. There is somebody who is damn sure showing up as being very obsessive towards a love here, and even scamming a love. There is something that somebody needs to be prepared for. One person is paying attention to somebody, and one person is not paying attention to somebody. There is an energy here of very much so balance, harmony, and flow has been affected. There is also an energy here of somebody being tormented, thinking about the things that they should have said, thinking about the things that they should not have said, thinking about the things that they should have done and not have done, okay? This is causing a lot of sleepless nights. They're not able to sit and really think about any type of ascension because their mind is on whatever happened between you guys, okay? There is somebody here that is definitely sitting on the fence. There is somebody here that feels like they invested in a bad deal because what somebody did was get blindsided, only blindsided by giving love to somebody who definitely had several options here, okay? So we have cutoff game, and we got cutoff game strong because somebody found out about either a third-party situation, found out about dating sites, found out about pictures being taken and sent to somebody else, found out about something, okay, when it comes down to being unfaithful, all right? So let me go ahead and get these cards together, all right, you guys, so that I can tell you who is here, all right? So when I say who's here and when I talk about getting these cards together, let me just go ahead and break this down the best way I can. I've been doing it each and every time because I got new subscribers. So for my new subscribers that don't know, when I start talking about what's heavy and what's not, I am talking about you. I am talking about your person. I'm talking about the third party situation. I'm talking about somebody closely related to the read, and I am talking about the natal chart. It would be best for you to have the birth time in the natal chart in order for you to watch tarot very, very effectively, okay? But however, sometimes most people don't have the birth time. So what you're going to get is you're going to get bits and pieces. Understand that you may be dealing with a Gemini sun sign. Just because they're a Gemini sun sign does not mean they're a Gemini in their Venus. They could be an Aquarius in their Venus. And Venus is how we express love. That's how we show up in a relationship. So if you're dealing with the Aquarius and Gemini is what's in your, what's in their Venus, what you're experiencing is Gemini. You're not experiencing Aquarius, okay? So you won't know that unless you know the birth chart. Now, you will be able to get pertinent information from the birth chart. You will be able to get the sun sign. Of course, you should already know that. Or if the third party, okay? or somebody that is closely related to the read. You will also be able to get the Mercury, the Mars, the Venus, and sometimes Saturn, okay? Well, you will be able to get the Saturn, but sometimes Saturn plays a serious effect, okay? But you'll get way more with the birth time, all right? So try your best to find out what that birth time is so that you can be more accurate in watching, because a lot of times this does give puzzle pieces. But at the same time, if you knew more, then you would definitely get more as far as, you know, out of the tarot reads, okay? So, once again, I am about to tell you guys who is heavy here, and I'm going to tell you guys who's not heavy. Taurus, I feel like your strength is weakening, okay? I feel like you're very disappointed at this person and at this situation. Somebody doesn't no longer want this anymore. You, them, okay? Somebody's in apathy. I do feel like there's a lot of optimism, but love is being blocked here. And so is somebody here. And it has everything to do with these arguments, these fightings. Somebody doing something very roguishly and recklessly and at the drop of a dime without thinking, okay? So what we have here, there's going to be a lot of tosses, a lot of turns in this situation, you guys. I got too many Wheel of Fortunes here, okay? So with that being said, let me tell you guys who's heavy, and then I'll tell you guys who else is here. Heavy Aquarius, heavy Taurus. If I mention it several times, just means that it's several times in whoever's natal chart. Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, Cancer, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, and Gemini, okay? So I'll go back over that again. So we got Gemini, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. We got Cancer, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Aquarius, okay? All right, so who else is here, you guys? And this could possibly be a married couple, all right? Somewhere in the chart or a sun sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay? So let me give you guys some letters. And then what we're going to do is give you some time frames, and then I'm going to go ahead and close out, okay? So these letters are going to be initials. They're going to be first name, last name. They could be a nickname, okay? Or a pet name, you know, whatever you call them, okay? You know, whatever resonates. It could be your name too. It could be your initials. Just whatever resonates, okay, you guys? If you guys are still here with me, give me blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. That's going to let me know. And I love hearts or flowers, y'all. So blue or yellow. But they'll let me know 3 things. 1, that you are still here with me. You are engaging in the channel. And you do want that free read. You guys, Crosswatcher energy. I've been mentioning Crosswatcher all along. Can and will get involved, okay? Crosswatcher, I want you guys to know that I love Crosswatcher just like I love Taurus. If this is a Taurus that's done this to you, or this is your energy, then please go in the comment section below. Let me know. I am very interested to know energy changes, okay? And you will be helping me out a lot. And yes, YouTube Crosswatcher can take part in the free read. All you have to do is be subscribed, all right? So with that being said, you guys, I do have a very hands-on relationship with a lot of my subscribers who've let themselves be known to me. Would love to have a relationship with you as well. Please go in the comment section below. Let me know that you're new. That way I can give you a warm welcome that you definitely do deserve. All right. So with that being said, Z is in zebra is up underneath the deck. The letter S, the letter A, the letter F, the letter U, the letter O, 2 O's, y'all. The letter N, the letter S, the letter B is in boy, F again, L, N, and R. Z up underneath the deck. If you guys are still here, if you can just put these letters in the comments so that people that didn't make it this far can see, that would be amazing, okay? Z, R, N, L, F, B as in boy, S, N, O, 2 O's, U, F, A, and S, okay? So give you some time frames, And then we're going to go ahead and close out. Now, these time frames, you guys, could be, you know, when y'all got together, when y'all broke up, you know, when y'all had y'all first baby, when you guys introduced them to your family, whatever the case may be, okay? Just whatever resonates. If I mentioned those letters and this read resonates, please go ahead. If I left out 1 or 2 letters, please go ahead and take it, all right? Because sometimes that does happen. That one want to come out. Get 1 more here. All right, 2 more. All right, so you guys, this could be relevant, okay? Something happened in June. Something in Thanksgiving. Valentine's Day. September. July. Okay? September, July, Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, and June. All right? March is up underneath the deck. All right, you guys? So, Taurus, hopefully I was able to put that one piece together for you. If I was, that means I've definitely done my job. I would appreciate if you like, share, and subscribe. Much love, Taurus. I will see you guys soon. Cross Watcher.